Scoot over. Hello. Welcome to the Coherence Gong, where we restore coherence to all psychological and digital algorithms. My name is Jacob Peterson, and hold on. Whew. Okay, tonight's fireside script is called The Universal Pentad, the biological devil caged, and treating bees for Varroa mites for successful overwintering. We live in an age where knowledge moves faster than our ability to process it. We watch systems evolve and collapse in real time. Over these past few years, I've been mapping a pattern I now call the Peterson-Tau structure of coherence and the devil cage. And now it's officially mapped to biological systems through the universal pentad and its mirror, the biological devil caged. This is not a prophecy. This is not a cure-all. This is a way of seeing biological life and reality as a whole system of coherence. 5 forces that hold life together, and 10 cracks where it comes apart. If right, we could cut through the noise in biomedical research, lower costs, and anticipate breakdown before it happens. But only if this is stress tested by others. Remember, folks, I am just a humble farming artist. And here's the most sobering part. These cracks, these 10 devils operators, show up not just in proteins, but in our institutions, and in fact, our very psychological processes. The same failure modes that drive disease drive social and psychological fragmentation. Now, recently, I've watched public figures talk about apocalyptic risks and even antichrist systems. Peter Thiel. That guy's got some cute ideas he tries to put a Christian spin on. But the real danger isn't prophecy. It's unmanaged complexity, fear, and stagnation weaponized. It's the trajectory of an AI-driven transhuman future without guide rails. The guide rails is the alignment of two, the two-witness law of disciplined reasoning. And I'm not being metaphorical with the use of the word law here. I'm being pedantic. My work is an attempt to give a semantic and formal witness to understanding complex systems dynamics. One, a map of coherence, and one, a map of decoherence, so we can act before systems collapse, not after. I don't claim to have the final answer. I stand here wanting to be proven wrong where I'm wrong, validated where I'm right, and corrected where I'm eccentric. But I can no longer hold it in privately. If you felt the weight of these times, if you've suspected there's a deeper pattern, I'm offering this not as dogma, but as an invitation. Help me test it, refine it, and if it holds, use it to heal. Thank you. Links to the public receipts for the universal pentad and the biological devil caged in comments. And gone, good people. Okay, that was a script reading. Take a little sip here now. I'm going to go over some Varroa mite treatment, right, for overwintering. Here's the basic gist. You have life cycles of different bee positions, right? And you got the queen bee, and then you got the worker bee, and you got drones, right? They all have a different kind of life cycle. I see workers take 21 days from egg, larva, pupa to eclosed adult. Eclosed is the correct terminology for when a bee emerges, but it's not emerged, it's eclosed, and not enclosed. Enclosed is when you encapsulate it. So eclosed. That's what my bee teacher taught me. And 24 days for the drones, and the queens take about 16 days. So now we're coming into wintertime, right? And so the deal with wintertime is the drones get kicked out of the hive and the queen stops laying before the winter sets in. And we want the hive clear of Varroa mites going into winter. These guys the Varroa mites are parasites and will weaken the bees that need to overwinter with the queen. And plus they spread viruses. So we want a clean hive going into winter. That's key if you want your bees to survive winter. This is my first year, so I'm just kind of, so I'm hoping. But let's see, oxalic acid kills the mites at the Varroic stage, right? And the Varroic stage is basically, let's read this. The adult mite's attached to the host bee, right? Known as the Varroic mites. Now, it doesn't kill the Varroa mite in the cap brood cell. In order to kill the Varroa mites, this is the oxalic acid. In order to kill the Varroa mites in the hive, including the ones in the cap brood, you want to treat over a 24-day period. That away. Okay, say that's just what you want to do, right? 24-day period, once every 3 to 5 days. I don't want to get too technical here because I got this cat distracting me. So, and we got to do some video stuff. So now, just to make it easy on me and my bees, I use a 5 and 5 method. 5 treatments spread out over 25 days. 1 treatment every 5 days for 25 days. So that's the gist of it. Now I'm going to take you over here and we're going to do 1 treatment real quickly. And I'm going to turn you off. Keep this efficient video. I don't like wasting your time, wasting my time, right? I don't like narrating while I'm doing things. I like to be hyper focused, one thing at a time, right? But you're gonna chill. You're gonna come. You cannot come with the bees. You better chill. All right. So I'll just take this off with this. And I need okay. I like to do this at night because they're all in the hive. And plus, you don't really want to swarm in here. I'm going to set you guys right here. Yeah. We'll go like that. And we'll go like that. Alright. And we'll do 1 treatment real quickly here. Get up, I'm gonna put on my little mask here. Sorry, you're getting some dead time. Basically, this just heats up and then it steams, but there might be people interested. We'll record it. Oh, you probably can't see my face, huh? I don't know the specs on you, but he's up to like 216 degrees or something like that. Got a bee right on my headlamp there. It bounced way over there. It's always one. Okay, there we go. I'm not sitting back because I don't want to breathe that stuff in even though I got a mask on. We'll let it smoke for a minute, then I'll turn you guys off. Yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm gonna turn you guys off now.